Engineers, why do we engineer? We don't just build, we design first. Why? Okay, we know better outcome saves money. We are so committed to this belief, we have dedicated a major portion of our life, our career, to this proposition that designing is better than winging it. We are the infrastructure of infrastructure. Somewhere, I don't know quite when it happened, but I switched my career from infrastructure to infrastructure. In other words, I support the people who designed the infrastructure. Okay? And I do this, I switched my career, and again, as big as an investment as I can make, because I believe that the value I can provide by designing better systems, provides a massive impact to resource efficiency and resource leadership, more work. But designing better systems, better outcomes. And there's fixable deficiencies in plain sight if you know where to look. I am an emotional guy. I am a passionate guy. And the one thing I love doing more than anything is advocating for people's betterment. And professionally, that means advocating for the designer, making their lives better. And how do you do that? You replace difficult process with easy process. You replace stressful process with orderly, predictable processes. Okay? A well-designed system, it's easy, it's profitable, and it's safe. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's like, folks like working hard. They don't necessarily like working in a stressful environment, particularly when it can be better and easier and safer. So you want to retain your employees, give them a good process. You want to make profit, good process is better than chaos. So design a system and be better. So why not better? The first step in becoming better is knowing what better looks like. Y'all are probably doing really good at a lot of things. What could be better? What does better look like? Okay? Talk to someone who knows what you're doing, knows what your needs are, what your goals are, and knows what technology and processes are available, improved workflows. But talk to someone who knows what you're doing and knows what the future looks like so that they can set some expectations for opportunity and certainly for what the risks are. But start with a call. Talk to somebody. Don't do it alone. Way too risky to do it alone. Talk to someone.